It's always a good day when I have Beetlejuice 2 content to bring you guys. I'm super excited about this movie. We have set photos, we have character photos, and we even have an idea of the timeline of when this movie is taking place. So let's start out with some of the set photos, starting with the Deetz's house. Now that is being reconstructed. You will see it looks almost exactly the same. Now the back of the house, although looks incomplete, this is where it's going to stay. We're not completing the entire house. We're not filming in the house. That stuff will be done on set. This mock-up is basically for any exterior shots. So we're only going to get the front and side of the house here. Now you also see that the house is draped in this black netting, and that is basically because this film is taking place during Halloween, which is even more exciting for me because I love Halloween and I love fall. But this, I guess, is the Deetz's way of decorating, you know, that weird artsy taste that, you know, Delia had. This, I guess, was their version of decorating for Halloween. And you can even see it on the front porch. There are some pumpkins there, so more confirmation that, you know, this is during fall or during Halloween. But it's nice to see that the Deetz's house is being brought back. It's just familiar structure. We're returning to the same town. It's not something out of left field like the original script of being on a beach and Beetlejuice surfing. So I'm glad that's not happening. Now we also have the red covered bridge back. That's being reconstructed. We're going to be somehow revisiting that, whether it's just the fact that maybe Lydia is driving through it to get back into town. That is obviously where the Maitlands had died, driving off of it. But yeah, I don't expect a whole lot from this covered bridge. Maybe a little cameo, then like I said, driving through it, getting back into town, something like that. But again, it's a familiar landmark that, you know, I'm sure all fans of the original are going to appreciate. Now, if looking at the storefront here, we do have things in the window that are Halloween related. We have this mannequin with a pumpkin head dressed up in fall. We have orange flowers out front. We even have a sign in the window that says Happy Halloween. So they're selling home decor type stuff, or, you know, things like that. Maybe it'll be a key part of this movie. Maybe it won't. But it's definitely something that brings up my curiosity, and I'm very anxious to see how that came about. Now we also have photos of Miss Shannons School for the girls. That's coming back. That one actually looks like it may be a little disheveled. Like this probably didn't continue, or maybe if it is continuing, maybe it is still operational. It wasn't kept up well because it looks a little raggedy outside. So maybe either it just wasn't maintained well and it's still under operation, or maybe it's been deserted and it's just something that Lydia's going to revisit later as a memory. So it seems like we're going to be revisiting a lot of the old buildings and a lot of the old scenes from the first. Definitely playing on a lot of fan service, that's for sure. Now we also have a set photo of Wynonna Ryder as Lydia Deetz, and her hair is very much the same. I mean, you can barely tell the difference. Obviously she's a little older, but she still has the same look. My question is she going to be bringing this with her? This has got to have to play a role in this movie. I mean, she'll have to, right? I mean, this has to play a role. She has to be bringing this with her. I wouldn't be a doubt if she actually kept that book and has been in touch with the Maitlands. That would be pretty cool. But I'm getting really sidetracked on weird theories there. But anyway, she's still dressed in all black. She's still got the goth look going. She has the same hair. We also have photos of Jenna Ortega, who is going to be playing her daughter, but she is in a wedding dress. So, major question. Is Beetlejuice trying to get out again? We know he needed a bride last time. Is her daughter now going to be the bride? How is this going to play out? Or maybe her daughter's getting married in the old town and gets sucked into something, I don't know. But she's definitely got this bright pink laces on her boots. This could be interesting too, because like I said, is she getting married outside of being coerced into it from Beetlejuice? Or is this Beetlejuice's way of going, I need out again, you want my help, I need, you know, to be married. You know how that went the first time. But that's just a fan theory of mine. we have no idea what the plot is actually, because none of that's been released. I thought by now we would have some kind of idea of the plot of this movie, and there's been nothing. But we are getting more and more information. We're getting more and more photos. I can't wait to get more. I'm hoping you're as excited about this as I am. Let me know what your thoughts about all these photos and where this movie could be going down in the comments.